Hello, hello, and welcome to another stream of Metaphor Refantazio. This is a little bit of a different time than I normally stream, but I am trying to fix my sleep schedule, and so I'm not going to be awake when I would normally stream. I am so tired. I have been up for at least 20 hours. No, more like 19. And so most of my day was spent working, so that's why I've been up so much. And also like doing yard stuff. Anyway, not that you care. Point is that I am very tired. So this will probably only be for a couple hours, maybe. But I've been looking forward to this game all day, and so yeah. Give me a second here. I need to do something. All right, that thing is done. So yeah, we're going to the next thing. What should I do? So wisdom is pretty close to being level 3. Yeah. What about... Oh, shit. What can I plant in here?
Isn't that... Hey! Yep!
Huh.
The party sets off from Martira. As they watch
Hey, lava.
the sun sink under the horizon, their gauntlet runner arrives in a land grown thick with trees. The wildlife retreats to safety before the sunlight fades, leaving only deafening silence.
This game has gotten great.
The journey's beginning swells in their hearts.
Like, the acting in the last stream was so good. I dare not talk because it almost made me cry. Like, it was really good. It was very, very well done.
Oi!
Okay.
Speaking of,
Hopefully my mic is working. Boy, it would suck if I were talking to myself. Thanks to Nuris, you can now use the bath cask on the back deck. Not only can you acquire mag by using it, but you can also add various bath salts to the water to improve your abilities. Huh. They keep adding stuff. 3 more days on the road. Ooh. Let's see. Would help to get my imagination up.
all right then.
Everything's imagination.
Let's head there right away.
And I'm really more interested in... Hold on. Not now. So what do I need to get up? Tolerance. tolerance I need to get up. So I think this one is tolerance. Not now. Bygone days. Yes, okay, cool. Huh.
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That reminds me.
Speaking of,
Aw. But you're a Batman. Like, literally a Batman. Okay. Well, I think it might be a good idea to do wisdom.
Well met. All right. If so, I'd say that's why.
Which one? That's impressive. You're so strong. You've endured so much pain. So I get the feeling that you've endured so much pain is a little bit too, like, it would make Hulkenberg uncomfortable, and it's not the thing that she wants you to recognize about her. You're so strong places her on a pedestal, and she's just a person doing a job. So I'm going to say that's impressive.
right.
No.
You can do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's see. You're exaggerating would be seen as an insult by Hulkenberg's character. Anyone could be captain would be a sign of weakness, which she wouldn't appreciate. This is my read of Hulkenberg as a character. You honor me as like formal and, you know, respectful. And I feel like that's her thing.
True.
Cool.
Now then.
That should bring us to 3. Awesome. Next, I need to get tolerance to 3. And then courage to 3.
Why, that's... All right.
Nira speaking.
The city ruins come to view. The work was hard, but the miners were hearty and spirited, and the promise of riches lured many here. In its time, it may have rivaled Brilehaven. However, the promise of strong magma drew forth the humans. As tragedies climbed, it became a ghost town. Now only the threatening glimmer of the crystals remain. And with the promise of abandoned riches, followed the thieves. For some reason, though, they all seem to scurry home empty-handed, gripped by fear.
Huh.
This is...
No.
Are you okay?
Everything okay?
Right.
I am really interested to see the angle that they take on humans.
That's why. Yeah.
Oh shit, more wisdom.
All right.
I could have focused on courage. Whatever.
Hey.
So,
Here.
As the sun sinks below the horizon, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a land dense with trees. The glow of the Gauntlet Runner pierces the dark, warmly enveloping them in its light.
Okay. So that's imagination. All right. Let's read a book.
All right then.
I want to go to...
Let's
I'll
head
go
there.
there.
Right away.
No. I want to read about being a parent. Hmm.
All right.
There's a lot left to read. Okay.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Quite.
I see.
That reminds me.
Okay. Well, where is everyone?
All right then.
So I can get courage.
Let's go.
Well, I'm gonna get some extra tolerance. That is the worst spot to read. Aw. Aw. Boy, they really like twisting the dagger with this, don't they?
All right.
Come on. Come on.
Now then.
Yes. Okay, good.
Tolerance. Why, that's...
I think I'll focus on courage and eloquence next.
Gauntlet runner sighted!
Oh boy. Some combat.
Hey!
Look, Katarina, just fucking join the crew already. Get on board. I'm an Elda, for God's sake.
Certainly.
It's not like I'm gonna go around, you know, and never mind.
It's you! So we meet again! Maybe you got the better of me last time, but you're about to get some payback.
Give me a break, lady. Ever heard of learning from your mistakes? Sorry, but we don't intend to lose either.
Ooh, big talk. Well, I'm willing to rewrite my record if that's what it takes to be queen. My people are suffering as we speak. Who's gonna save the Parapus if
And the Elder aren't? What are you talking about?
I'd become queen? You're all decent people, got nothing against you, but I'm not holding back.
Looks like you've gotten stronger. So
Okay. Let's see, what do we got here?
force through this one.
Okay, well, let's just go through and figure out
To lose?
No holding back!
what...
I'll cut you down!
Observe the power of heroes. Shatter!
It's okay.
Okay. Well, first let's try... Batra. Okay.
Looks like you
So...
so heavy.
I'm trying to think, what should I...
Too much, perhaps? I leave it to you.
In the
Oh, you know what? I got a ton of these fucking... Yeah, lava crystals.
to do with this.
By the
Keep it up,
sworn
Stroll.
oath of I defer to you.
The freedom of a want. Vitus power.
I have one of these.
Let us clean up
That's
this
your
mess.
opening, Captain.
This should work.
Here's your weakness.
I shall fight as the note. This should
Move,
work.
Reismay.
They gave me so many lava crystals.
Got them right in their weak
The
spot.
freedom of a wanderer.
Just
Magic seeker.
so many.
Why are you so strong, damn you? But this is where the real fight begins. Get ready to get stomped.
Nice one, Captain.
Sure.
They've dropped your defenses.
Allow me to use this.
Here's their weakness.
In the name of
Nice
justice.
move,
Let's try this.
Reismay.
Last chance to give up.
There!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Magic seeker. Burn.
Here's their weakness.
And then
Captain.
I'll use what I
let's
must.
do a steel.
Nothing personal.
Sorry.
Why, hello there.
Now, what's the play?
Uh,
I call upon royal power.
and then we'll do one of these. Whoa,
No. Why? Oh,
that was almost flawless.
so much for this. This isn't supposed to happen.
Join us, you dumb fucking... Hey, we're at rank 800. How about that?
I've lost.
Why don't? Hey. Wild thought. Why don't you join us?
Yeah.
There is something about the way they draw her cheek, or like, it looks very, like, childish, you know? Like pouty, almost. Like she's constantly going, harumph.
Hey.
Listen to me.
Well then.
I'll make it happen.
Will that work?
But that's why. It just ain't right.
Let's see. Yeah, let's save them too.
In that case,
Oh. Oh, come off it.
Join us. Join us. Come on. Oh, do we get a... Ooh.
A new power.
Cool. Is this... Oh.
I'm not letting anyone.
Ooh, pugilist. Fattens the purse of bounty rewards at each city's recruitment center. Okay. What can the pugilist do? I would like to look. If I can.
As the shadows are stretched to their limits before darkness takes them, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a balmy wetland. Nocturnal creatures who lay dormant beneath the fens in the light rise to seek out their prey. Meanwhile, the party rests their weary souls, fatigued by the long journey, under the protection of the Gauntlet Runner.
Okay. So I think I can either increase my imagination or eloquence. Maybe. So imagination. What should I focus on? Eloquence is really low, and I think that's why I should. I mean, relatively low. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure this will... Pride and persuasion. Yes.
What's that?
The book about how to be a sociopath.
All right.
For them, the most effective thing to do is... Now, what do you think it is? Plead with them? That hasn't been... Treat them coldly. Yell at them. For them, the most effective thing to do is... hold on. Fancy words and calculated suggestions backfire on these... Okay, hold on. Apparently this book teaches you ways to ensure others will agree with you. Next part puts things into practice. Even if you follow the techniques explained so far to the letter, some people will refuse to budge. Fancy words and calculated suggestions backfire on these types because they're guided by emotion rather than logic. For them, the most effective thing to do is... Well, if they are led by emotion, both treating them coldly and yelling at them will, like, drive them away. So I'm going to go with plead with them.
Look at that.
Amazing!
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, neat. Okay. Looks like the other 3 are close to 3. I think courage is what I need to focus on next.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hello? Hello, Mr. Captain? Rise and shine, what? Almost there.
Brilehaven. It's been a while.
You've been before.
My parents took me once when I was a boy. I remember the day we arrived, and waking up to the smell of the ocean. The place was crowded beyond belief. Everything was so different from our hometown in the countryside.
I felt much the same when I reached the royal capital. Quite a sight compared to my little village, with naught but fields and mountains.
To be sure. And where are you from, Hulkenberg?
You cannot guess? Surely Montario in the east. Why, the Hulkenbergs are one of that nation's most prominent aristocratic houses, if not foremost among them.
You don't say.
Well, yes. Though I've no close relationship with my parents. I've hardly seen them since I left home.
I see. Suppose we've all come a long way, haven't we?
Seems we'll make it to the exhibition just in time.
With a master at the helm, you were bound to, eh?
I really hope Joanna shows up.
We resolved to trust her. So we simply watch and wait.
Right. Everyone set and steady? Welcome, ladies and gents, to the coastal crown jewel, Port Brilehaven.
Port Brilehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania, the western annexed state of Uchronia. A vivacious city, Brilehaven is port of call to ships of both trade and war, bustling with hardy sailors. From the natural wonders caused by Magla to the Colosseum's contests of strength, people flock here to see the marvels of a city that never sleeps. The sea guides the gauntlet runner into the city, alongside a warm, salty breeze.
It's the ocean! Just look! There's water all the way to the horizon! It's kind of like the capital, but totally different!
Yes. The City of Water, Brilehaven.
Oh, hey, we kicked your ass.
You've brought us quite a magnificent head. How do you think it'll stack up against your competitors? With the warrior monks at my side, there is...
The entire monster I fought was a head. It was nothing but head.
I humbly leave it in...
I think I win. That was...
Lineup's a bit conventional for my taste so far. Oh, here comes our mysterious little underdog now. Stir things up a bit here, will you?
Man, all of their thingies look way more fancy.
Ah, would you look at these spectacular gauntlet runners? They must all be worthy of kings.
Looks like Luis is still the only one with a sky runner, though.
No. I'm sure those blasted clergymen have some mechanism for it too. The Sanctus Church funded the Skyrunners to begin with. If you can call that flying, of course. All just piffling about with levitation magic. Only a passing acquaintanceship to real aerodynamics. Birds have never needed magic to fly. Just the mechanical ingenuity of the feathered wing. That's the kind of breakthrough I'd like to make. You'll see, eh? One day, I'll make those wings reality, and we'll soar like birds.
Well, it's like, here's the normal option. Here's being a flippant asshole. Here's being a direct asshole. Gee, I wonder which one I'm gonna choose.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good. I'll have you run in the sky with me. Mark my words.
If it isn't the pretentious little gallant and his cronies. If it isn't the walking headache. Well. No head to be seen. Weren't you talking big about chasing down that Heismay fiend?
You're referring to me, yes?
You're the man. This is a joke, is it? He's your great and terrible bounty. You know there's still time to drop out before you humiliate yourself in front of the masses.
Say what you wish. He is one of us. Tis not his head we are offering.
Truly? You're allied with a wanted criminal? Are you all mad? Oh, your public humiliation will be quite a sight. Come, Hector.
And that was?
A candidate and one of Luis's henchmen. We don't exactly see eye to eye.
Confound it. No damn parking spaces left. Well, let's look for somewhere a bit less unpleasantly populated.
Tomorrow is finally the exhibition to present all the heads. I really hope Joanna shows up.
You needn't all sleep here tonight, you know? I can stay and wait for the cavalry. Got to give the old girl a tune-up anyway, don't I?
Tis much appreciated. In that case, we should look for an inn about the city. And we must sample the local delights. They've far better seafood than in the capital.
Can't wait.
I can't wait.
To stop for rest, surrounded by fine food, is an uncommon blessing.
If you're sure, Nearest, then we'll leave it to you. Me, I long for a proper bed.
So be it. Let's find ourselves some lodging.
Really?
This is a joy!
What? All right then.
Okay. Well, I guess there's only one place to go.
Blooming heat.
I mean, I would like to visit the sea as well, the ocean. I live about... Oh my goodness, I thought that was a dead person. I live about 2 blocks away from a river. Less, actually, more like a block. And so, like it's funny. You can't smell the river until you get to my house. But when you get to my house, it's just like overflowing, and it's great. It's the best smell. To me, I associate it with home. Like the minute I smell that smell, I'm like, oh yes, please and thank you.
Need a ride?
In district, I'm guessing.
Good choice.
Say,
Oh, you're here too.
yes.
Well,
My ideal environment is a
okay then.
mountainous sort of like evergreen area next to the sea.
Ridiculous. What do I do?
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I got a new thing. I can take a look at it. Okay. Brawler details. Huh. Oh, you look cool. You look super fucking cool. But I'm saving. I don't know if you were here for my decision. I mean, like, I'm on Mage Seeker with Will right now, but I've kind of decided that unless the game like really forces me to pick a different setup, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep all my characters in their mastered forms, their mastered archetypes, and then I'm going to take the things that you get from it, which I apparently don't have any left of, which makes sense, and I'm going to use that to level things up. It might be a bad plan, but okay. So this guy? No. I'm not sure where you want me to go, game. Oh.
Hey.
Is there anywhere else to stay? Okay. I'm sorry. I've been up a long time. I mentioned it at the beginning. I am so tired.
But
In fact, I'm so tired that I initially saw Nomad, like his name, and I read it as lava because, like, I'm just that out of it.
huh?
How about you?
I see.
I'm so tired. I'm so fucking tired. It's a secret.
What?
Oh, that's a thing that they add. If you're at this point of the game, you should have it by now. You just go into your menu and you press triangle, and you can like mess with stuff there. It's very convenient. You can do it in, like the middle of dungeons and whatnot.
Oh, this blooming heat.
What is it you require?
Who were you again?
Yeah.
I don't like you. And what are with your eyelashes? Oh my, is that makeup or his eyelashes? Okay. Well.
Yeah?
What do I do?
It looked like it had a shadow. Oh, hello. More Batman.
Enjoy your stay.
Kind of freaky.
We're gonna get ambushed. We're 100% gonna get ambushed.
Well, should have figured they'd be out of the upper rooms with all the travelers in town.
'Tis a far cry from the runner, at least. I am full glad to stretch my legs again.
Did you see that giant bug just now? It was like the size of my head. It's gotta be poisonous.
Oh, pull yourself together. It's just a insect.
You're a bat.
You can't have lived in a giant sandworm den and been afraid of bugs, surely.
Also, you're a bat.
Why you lived in that hut?
More importantly, we must discuss tomorrow's proceedings.
Right. We meet up with Joanna, then get to the exhibition after that. Joanna will admit to the crime.
Maybe he's a fruit bat.
The guilt of a sanctoress, especially of her status, will guilt Forden by association. That should make an impression on Louise.
Yet for all this, we need Joanna herself. Do you truly think she will join us?
We have to trust her.
We have to trust her.
She chose to offer her own head instead of the monster's. If you ask me, she'd not have done that if she didn't believe it truly was her child. At least in part. I believe she expressed genuine parental love. I want to believe that, at least.
And what if she ends up not showing up? I mean, you're the one who got the worst of all of this in the first place.
If it comes to that, you've still got my head for the dais. After all, the bounty still says I'm a kidnapper.
Balderdash will not sacrifice an innocent life for our victory. But your offer speaks highly of your spirit.
Right. We've done what we can do. All that's left is to keep our chins up and face the competition head on.
Too early yet to retire for the night. We could drop by one of the local pubs. Listen for what perks our ears. And while we're at it, might as well sit down to a proper supper, eh? Could be my last, after all.
Oh, haha, very funny. But I guess good info is important. Let's go check it out.
What are we without beauty? What do we care for promises and speeches from repulsive mouths? Beauty is everything, and it is time our country reflected that.
Sounds like the candidate.
No, I think those are his eyelashes.
Let's listen in for a bit.
Because they cast a shadow on his face
With all skills and talents
in the
equal,
portrait.
would you see the crown atop an ugly head or a handsome one? Beauty is power. Lack one, you should lack the other. When I take the throne, all the hideous will be stripped of their titles. Together.
I mean, unless you consider like falsies to be makeup. In which case, yeah, it's makeup, but...
Paragons of beauty.
Well, he has a point about what people tend to follow.
What? This really doesn't bother you? It isn't right.
You'd rather wait for a king who was always right, then?
Enough about appearance. A beautiful face cannot win wars. Without military power, the crown's voice means nothing. When I am king, I will establish a unified nation with the Rousant tribe at its head. Our tribes, our status.
Oh, look, it's Elf Hitler. Did I just say that? Hitler? Sorry.
There can be no
And his name is Rudolph.
using the power we command. Hear, hear, for Rousant pride.
Come on.
What pride is there in seizing power by force? Disgraceful.
When I'm queen, all the land's corrupt upper classes will be wanted men. We'll have our guillotines sharpened and our wallets open. Those
Calm down.
who ought to tilt the world with their heavy coffers will be a head lighter. We'll split their fortunes and toast to our health.
Preach it, Katharina! You're just what this land needs!
Wouldn't the first target be the one on the throne, then?
Everyone's just shouting all their ideals out.
These candidates are all pathetic. Nobody here even compares to Lord Luis.
Luis isn't even in the running, lad. Poor Blight is afraid of losing to Sanctifex Fawn.
You've got it backwards, geezer. He's just not wasting his time on these windbags.
I confess, I know not how to feel.
Well, maybe
Unprecedented.
your candidate should say something.
Four of our citizens come together in the street in broad daylight and shared their true feelings on king and kingdom.
Indeed. Is this really the kind of change His Majesty wanted? Maybe I'm overthinking it.
Let's go in. If we hang around too long here, we're bound to get dragged into a nasty argument.
You're a candidate. Do a stump speech, for God's sake.
When I'm king, pleasures will rule the city. A bar on every block and a flagon in every hand. All you can drink, all year round.
Woo! Next
Why does he sound like,
Let fools be content with their fool dreams. Grant me the
like,
crown, and I will
Edward
make our
Kinway.
kingdom powerful beyond imagining.
Most powerful? Doesn't really mean anything, does it? Aren't you another one of Luis's flunkies, hound? Stop barking and get back to your master.
Always about that goddamn Luis. I've been in the guard just as long as he has, you swine.
Oh, someone's jealous.
Quite a lively crowd. Looks like a great many of them came all the way here to watch the competition.
That lad there, he's an elder, isn't he? Are you a candidate too?
Well, strike me down, you're right. Never seen one of you blokes before. Might be out of luck in the race, though. You'll not stand a chance.
Pay him no mind. A drunk's words weigh nothing.
Wow, there are fish swimming in front of the store.
Ah, I've heard of this. 'Tis on the customer to fish up a catch, and the chefs will prepare it for eating.
I admit, I'm curious. Shall I sing a shanty for you as you take up rod and reel, Captain?
That looks disgusting.
Is that really edible? It doesn't look quite, natural.
By all means, let us try it.
Did she even look at it?
Why, tis delicious! The aroma of the sea simply floods the mouth. Ah, and What splendid crunch it has.
Never let her cook for you.
I mean, they wouldn't
Ever.
let us fish up anything outright inedible. I hope.
At least we'll die together.
At least we'll die together.
Oh, well, I was the one who suggested fishing. Right. The noble thing to do is see it through. Ugh. It's rather slimy for my liking.
I said nothing since Hulkenberg seemed to enjoy it so much, but if you're going to eat an unknown fish, might you not at least sear it first?
'Tis fine enough without, I say.
You need way higher standards, lady.
I wonder if her palate is because she was in the military.
I'm Batlin, a church crier for the tournament. Maybe you remember me. Sounds like you made a hell of a splash in Martyra, huh? Felling a vicious beast's one thing, but not many candidates took it figuratively.
I had to do something.
With a problem like that, I had to do something. Well, the rest of the candidates had to find themselves ahead for the lineup. Rather struck me when you all broke away from the pack so soon. So, do you have a head ready?
Well, let's see. Got a head right here, I suppose.
Lips sealed, huh? Well, I'm certainly looking forward to the exhibition then. Especially considering the diversity of your little party. I've always preferred to chase an interesting lead over a sure bet. Can't help it, I'm afraid. So, I'll have a keen eye out for you, all right?
That crier's an odd one. Not really what you'd expect from a Sanctus promoter. Who is he?
That's a good question.
Rumor has it that young candidate hasn't brought a head. Wonder what he's playing at.
Whatever it is, he's about to get a sharp lesson in the ways of the world, poor lad.
I think he's worth keeping an eye on. Keep it under your hats, chums. But his power may rival Count Luis. I think he's just the ingredient we need to spice this race up a bit.
Right. Just got back from the pub, did you?
You wound me. Nobody trusts a radical, huh? I expect you'll see for yourself.
If this guy is like Akechi, I'm gonna be so mad. Can I do anything? Okay.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The man's sloshed. Again.
What happened to waiting for our guests? You utter buffoon! Is this why you volunteered to stay behind?
Seems like Joanna and Barden aren't here yet.
Oh, I feared this might happen. And we've no other head to offer the judges. 'Tis a precarious position.
Let's all stay calm.
Let's all stay calm, all right?
Ah! I'm going to splash some water on my face.
What? My sincerest apologies. I wasn't expecting anyone to come in. You see...
How did you come to be here? Explain yourself!
Is something the matter, Barden?
They were here the whole time?
I'm so terribly sorry. We heard the Gauntlet Runner had a washroom, so we thought we'd freshen up a bit. I bathed first and was resting in the back room, contemplating my final day as a sanctuaress.
Sir Nuris over there very decently let us in to wash up.
I couldn't stand it, old thing. Her heart would bring any right-thinking man to tears. Could have run like a bally thief in the night, but here she is, washing away her sins. It was more than a chap could bear, I say. Needed a drop of the grape and grain just to get myself through it.
The bottle's barely any emptier. Was a drop really all it took to get you drunk?
Oh, please do not blame the poor man. Talking to him has eased my heart for the trials to come. I cannot let myself betray you and regress to my vile delusions. I only sought to atone with myself before my sins are duly punished.
I understand. Thank you for coming. Then, as we agreed, please confess before the crowd when the time comes. To be honest, I'm hesitant to turn you in now you've genuinely decided to repent. I mean, we're hardly icons of virtue ourselves. In fairness, you're a woman of status, and it'll be a big crowd. We're not looking to instigate a public stoning here. You can explain yourself freely, in your own words. We can't ask anything more than that.
Thank you. Truly, I've felt so much more at peace since last we spoke. The fog has only cleared further, giving me clarity of purpose.
A fog, huh?
Thank you for everything. I do hope you win the throne.
Yes, I intend to.
Whoever the crown goes to, we're at least going to make sure it isn't used for evil.
At last, it seems our preparations are set. We need only trust that our plans will bear fruit.
Thank you all for waiting. The very first round of the tournament for the throne, the exhibition of the brave, is about to begin. Our monarchs-to-be will now present to the people the heads they seized to demonstrate their power as worthy of the throne. At a later date, when the second round is announced, the faces on the King's Rock, that is to say, the candidates with the top 20 approval ratings, will pass the first round.
20? 'Tis a great many eliminations in but one round.
I was hoping we'd at least make it through the first, but it might not be that simple.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, your eyes to the lineup of all the gorgeous faces at the judges' table, starting with His and Her Highnesses of Oceania and Montario.
Oh, it's her ladyship. Lord Montario's here too, eh? And the armor on that fellow over there? A general, is he?
And of course, we have the one, the only, the people's favorite, our guest from the Sanctus Church, better known as the Miracle Saint, healer of all ills, presenting the lovely Lady Rella Cygnus!
Saint? Who's this? Someone fill me in. I've been literally living in a hole.
A brilliant healer. We've met, though a long time ago. Even as a student, she was already considered the kingdom's best in her field.
Looks like the crowd's on your side, milady. Can you give us a few words about what's on your mind as you take on the judge's mantle?
Well, I'm afraid you've rather got me on the spot. Hello, all. This city sure has, great seafood. And, well, sea creatures. Fascinating, aren't they? There's so much we still don't know about them. Oh, I did hear about a legend of some monster in the eastern seas of Oceania. Imagine, the mind races. I'm hoping I can investigate those sightings while I'm here.
That's just great, Lady Rella. I'll just stop you there, clock's ticking and all that. But we're thrilled you're enjoying your stay.
Sometimes I can hardly believe you're my sister. Still not much of a public speaker, are you?
So she's a saint?
Well, she seems like a nice enough lady.
We'd better stop worrying about her and focus on ourselves. I don't see Luis anywhere, but I bet he's got eyes in the crowd.
Now, the time has come. Let the exhibition of the brave begin! First up is a respected gentleman of the church. Guido, the head of the monk soldiers of the Crown Theocracy!
I've no taste for needless killing. Therefore, I chose a mark with meat, abundant and edible. After the judging, it will be served in a banquet for the poor.
A stand-up fellow, my good people! Strength and compassion in one package! He's got the crowd on his side right from the start! Now, is there anyone who can top this?
I can.
And we have a challenger! Second in line is the church's direct opposition, the spearhead of Count Luis's supporters, Gladel the Black Hound!
One look at the head and I know what you're thinking. Bit small, isn't it? Well, I can bloody well tell you I'm not like this smarmy git who fished up his dinner. I'll tell you what this is. Behold, the head of a hideous human!
Where's your proof? Yes, the young sod's right. How do we know that's really a human?
What drivel? Look at the thing! You think a normal beast could have a face like this?
Probably just made the damn thing yourself.
Oh, useless as ever. Did it never occur to him that the average citizen has never seen a human?
Now, everyone, let's have a little composure, please. Candidate Gladel, we're very much obliged. You may step down. Now, on to the next!
The size of that thing. Is that the monster of the Eastern Sea?
Someone took the beastie down. Who did the deed?
I'd heard tell of a monster tormenting the people of this beautiful port city. I could do no less than grant them respite from their suffering. Such is the duty of those with power.
Who expected anything less? His Eminence Borden is simply in another class. Suddenly the critics have all gone quiet. All I hear is gratitude.
Borden's trophy is more impressive than I expected. How are we going to make a stronger impression than that?
It'll be fine.
If he'd gone after us, the reaction would mean we'd have been written off no matter what we presented. Let's count ourselves lucky and trust in our strategy.
Now, no dirty looks, you lot. Next is the Pagan Assassin's Prize. Let's see what head we've got now. Thank you, Candidate Julian, for that helpful, exhaustive, and I think exhausting explanation. Ooh. Now, we've had quite a succession up here, but our last is coming up now. This should wrap up our show. Now, if the last candidate, the Elden Boy, would please join us on the stage.
Where's their head?
Your pardon, madam, but would you happen to be the Lady of Martira? Joanna, the Sanctoress?
Indeed. The head they've brought is mine.
The impudence. You dare offer an honored lady of the church before these judges? This is not to be borne.
I've got something to say to you too. That you chief there. Isn't that Heismay? The same damn criminal you were supposed to be chasing?
That's the infamous Heismay.
Intriguing.
Of all things.
This. After we saved your hide on the road.
Silence! He may be a former knight, but now he's a heinous criminal who stooped to kidnapping. Anyone who claims themselves his ally should be disqualified on the spot.
Please, wait. I have something I must confess to you all. You speak of the kidnappings that terrorized my home, Martira. I am here to confess that the true culprit behind those atrocities was me. I was the caretaker of a hideous human in the basement of my castle. And to feed it, I abducted the innocent people of my own city.
What? Absurd. Speak sense, woman.
Master Heismay is innocent in all this. He was framed for crimes performed by my hand and in my name.
And I, Barden, Captain of Martira's Guard Corps, stand to vouch for all that she said.
Just so. It was this young candidate who killed that human, cleared me of the false charges, and dispelled the shadow over Martira.
Thus, here I stand. My head is his to offer.
That's... well, that's quite a turn of events. We have our head, ladies and gentlemen, and it's unlike any we've seen yet.
How is this believable? She's an imposter. She's got to be.
Of course. That, or they're putting words in the poor woman's mouth. A sanctuary would never.
What will His Eminence Falden do?
The Honorable Master Godot should know whether I and my words can be trusted.
'Tis true to the last word, isn't it?
Yes, Your Eminence. Without question.
Young candidate, you have done well to bring about her repentance. Now, justice must be rendered.
What? Right here and now? Your Eminence, a moment!
Thank you for your concern. But I have no objections. For a sinner like me, to confess the truth to the people has already been more than I deserve. O new king, it is my hope that you will rid the world of its twisted prejudices and common cruelties. Please, lead this country armed with the truth.
I will. I promise.
Are we gonna try and save her? Like, at all? Whoa. 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 I genuinely didn't expect that.
That's just how the curtain falls. If Sanctifex Forden turned in the biggest head, then our dark horse here has certainly turned in the heaviest. What an upset, ladies and gents! Who could see this coming?
Those crazy kids have done it again.
What a show!
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Well, we're just kind of skyrocketing.
Barden just departed, wishing everyone well. I suppose he aims to reach Martira before Joanna's confession does.
And Forden himself. I hardly expected the man to make himself so visible.
Likely his attempt at redirection. Keeps the blame from falling on him and the church. Can't say it didn't work, I suppose. I'm certainly not blameless in this either. It was my suggestion to make an impression by foregoing the pursuit of a monster's head in favor of a person's.
I guess, but...
Nevertheless, the Lady Joanna entrusted her final wishes to us, and we mustn't betray them. It's all we can do, really.
Not bad, pups.
We were passing on the course of a human hunt. You gave a most distinctive showing.
I suppose you're worth introducing ourselves to. I'm Fidelio, that's Basilio. Luis's right-hand men, see?
And now you walk with a Ujif at your side. Each ally of a different tribe. Fascinating. Better to have dependable friends than familiar ones. Something we've got in common. Not only did you expose a failing of the Sanctus Church, but you dared to bring her alive so Forden himself could do the grisly part before all his flock.
That was not our intent.
Oh, same idea, yeah? A real person's head gets more eyes on you than some decapitated beast. And now, you're the names on everyone's lips, aren't you?
No. We only read it wrong. And you weren't afraid to make an enemy of the church to do it. It's quite a feat for a no-name candidate to so deftly rub Forden's face in the dirt. A wake-up call, I'm sure, for those who only know his honeyed words.
Oh, Lord Luis, we really should be going.
Relax. They're in the middle of a conversation.
I like a show of strength as much as the next girl, but I do so hate violent spectacles. A view from the sky sounds so much more enchanting, don't you think?
So this is what's become of Luis. There was something eerie to him even as a lad, but I'd never expected him to reach such heights.
Do you suppose we have his attention?
Last time he told us we had to demonstrate our power first. I'd like to think that if he went out of his way to talk to us, that's something we earned.
Oh, loves, I've got a message from Count Luis. He says he'll be sending a messenger along soon, so stay in the city, would you? And I have to say, I might not want to let you out of my sight either.
Master Luis? Master Luis was just here. What happened?
Well, he just left. You weren't told?
We'd better be getting back as well.
Damn it. What's so special about those fools?
Luis is having a go for Popeye, eh? Are you officially all flunkies in arms now, then?
It might be a trap.
It might be a trap.
Don't get cold feet now. We knew going in that any plan to win his favor would be dangerous.
We have finally taken the first step in saving His Highness the Prince. If we can get the formula, then we yet have a chance of lifting the curse.
How fares His Highness anyway? He still fights?
I took a look in the Farsight mirror a while ago. He's still asleep. But nothing's changed about his condition.
And do we know where this formula is?
No, but he's bound to keep it somewhere secret if it's evidence linking him to the assassination. Still, a formula would be useless unless it's within arm's reach for emergencies.
If it's something he'd keep close, then...
Would he keep it in his pocket?
I doubt it. I mean, what if it slipped out? Maybe somewhere less precarious. Like in his gauntlet runner?
Do you really suppose it would be in the runner he uses even today? The incident was near a decade ago.
It's as good a chance as any. Getting inside would be a pain for anyone else, including us.
He said he would send a messenger. Perhaps it would be wise to wait until we've heard his missive.
Good point. Let's just wait for word then.
Johanna! A backwater sanctuarist denies me my moment of triumph! She defiles the very church itself. Oh, and naturally it was an elder of all people who stood her before me. Will that benighted tribe never stop dogging my heels?
An idea occurs, Your Eminence. For the tournament's next challenge, let us center the competition on a show of piety. Make them prove their Sanctus faith. After all, Sanctism is the state religion. It would be the barest of leaps to suggest that loyalty to the Church is loyalty to the state.
I assume you have a plan?
Altaberry's our next destination. The very seat of the faith outside the capital. I thought we might propose another hunt. This time for relics.
Ah, the so-called divine relics. Those false idols the pagans consider relics of their gods.
What need does the world have for gods beyond ours? Soon, they will talk of nothing but how to win the Sanctus Church's favor. Your Eminence's influence would be sure to reach even greater heights.
And in the pagan lands, the greedier candidates will plunder and pillage for idols as they see fit. Fine footholds for our missionaries, all without getting our hands dirty. The collection of divine relics should be a spectacle held on Saint's Day. Our divine right will be undeniable. Once I take the throne, I will re-establish that these relics originally belonged to the Sanctus Church, and that they were ransacked from us in the course of history.
Your Eminence, on that day, I should be grateful to be honored with a proper title.
Say no more. A concession only fair for the right hand of the Sanctifex.
Ever at your service. You do not bow your head.
Oh, humblest apologies.
What troubles you, my child?
Well, my concern would be about the risks involved. Some theories suggest even the royal scepter was originally one of these relics. In the unlikely event that a divine relic were to be found to nullify the king's magic...
If such a relic existed, it would have been found long ago. You burden yourself with such fears. All you need to do is be a good saint. Smile, wave, and bless.
Rella, you are to return to the royal capital and gather the people under my banner.
Understood.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hello? A word. Some odd blighter left a letter for you last night. Said he was Louis's man. Night Prowler, today, come. Bit curt if I'm honest, hardly diplomatic. Seems like this Night Prowler place is some sort of pub or club. But do you know where it is?
On the city's outskirts. Seemed fairly dingy to my eyes. I can't imagine Louis at a haunt like that.
You think it's a trap? Maybe he's caught on to us?
If he wanted to trap us, I doubt he would make it so obvious. Though that doesn't guarantee our safety there, of course.
We have little other option but to show up.
I'll hang about in the runner. Keep myself busy with tinkering. let me know if you talk yourself onto Luis's craft, eh?
Right then. Let's be off to this night prowler.
Let's hurry.
Oi there!
Okay.
Wonderful.
This bloody rain. Oi! Oi!
Oh yeah, this doesn't seem shady at all. I don't know what you're talking about. The speakeasy.
Well, look who it is. Appreciate you coming out.
So it was you two.
You expected us to roll out the red carpet right into our headquarters. Consider this a pre-show. Still, you really are just a kid, aren't you?
And you're one to talk?
I wouldn't go having a laugh at me big brother's expense. That's when I get to step in and make some points for my own life.
You are brothers. And he is the elder?
And here I thought the Magnus brothers' name was making the rounds. Shame that. It's fine. First offense and all won't kill you yet.
Ah, male Tatsumaki.
He's taken quite a shine to you lot. Before we let you see him, I have a question. I want you to think long and hard before you answer, right? What kind of king are you selling yourself to be exactly? Go on, let's have the pitch.
So I'm a little torn. I'm a little torn because initially in order to kind of get Luis on my side, I had to say that I didn't want to be king. But
I'd treat all tribes equally.
Just like Lord Luis.
All right, a bit much. Ease off. You know there's a big difference between meritocracy and equality. You're not doing yourself any favors here, are you?
Let's drop the pretenses, shall we? We were all about impressing Luis, and we've done that. You're all about results, aren't you?
You'll answer the question from me too. Why do you want to serve Master Luis? No lies now.
I'm gonna go with this. This one feels right.
I don't like Forden or his church.
Too right. They have no idea what justice is. Ah, but you had a sanctoress publicly executed so you could get ahead. Not in a position to moralize, are you?
We don't expect everyone to take our side. We're just here to right wrongs, that's all.
Whatever. You've got some brass tea, I'll give you that much. Already got more accomplished than Agdal ever did. You seem like the types to make yourselves useful.
Not many get Ardel's blessing. It's worth celebrating that. For now. You're in.
Someone like you should already know what it's like. The minority tribes face walls and barriers everywhere they look in society. Our greatest hope rides with Master Luis. We'll do whatever it takes to make him king, and starting today, so will you. Come on then. Master Luis is waiting for you inside his gauntlet runner, the Caradrius.
And no funny business up there, yeah? Nothing gets past the King's magic, and Lord Luis is one of the top candidates. We've captured some, what, 10 odd assassins now? Lord Luis uses them for magic experiments, and, well, you know how that ends.
We finally have access to Luis's headquarters.
It's a valuable opportunity. Ideally, while most of our group is meeting with Luis, someone else can do a quick search inside.
Wait, me?
There's no one more suitable. Anyone else, and he'd question their absence.
You're putting a solo infiltration on my tiny shoulders? But fine, I'll do it.
Once we're in the Skyrunner, we'll assess the situation, then deal with our own tasks.
Where?
So?
Okay.
Hello there.
Incredible.
Hey!
Sam!
Huh.
Got it. Seriously.
We're off. Check this out.
Oh, this is a dungeon? Okay.
Got it.
I'm leaving.
Huh.
Oh, yeah?
Well,
and yet...
Oh, we're gonna fight all of you at some point, aren't we?
Got it.
What in the...
Yeah?
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. How do I do that?
Evidently.
Oh, nice.
Huh.
know.
What's the meaning of this?
Don't even try it.
Understood?
Seriously.
Here.
All right.
Hey. Mm-hmm.
A beautiful city, Brilehaven. But it is its identity I truly respect. Oceana's navy might well have won them the Annex War, if your Cronia hadn't chosen to forgo their honor and launch an opportunist attack in the wake of a storm. Even now, united in the kingdom, their pride in their power is what keeps this city alive. You wish to join my ranks. I need ask little else. Instead, I would hear what you wish to know most. Ask and I will answer. That is why I've bid you come here.
Here we go.
How do you plan on winning against Forden?
I will kill him.
Huh.
My victory rests on doing so. That man and Sanctism both are malignant tumors in this country's flesh and must be excised to safety.
Aren't candidates protected by the king's magic?
The king is not a god. There is always a way.
Wow.
It's clear no small conviction drives you. Perhaps keeping you close will prove useful. You, assembled company, I hereby permit you to enter my service.
We are much obliged.
This is a heart of magic silver. Cut your finger and let the blood fall. A proper rite of loyalty. Shows how all our blood flows through the same heart.
Watch yourselves, though. If your own heart's not true to our cause, well, it's not just a drop you lose. Might take off a whole limb.
You hesitate.
It's just that...
Fear and anxiety. They always lead the people astray. But power and order trumps all. That is the crux of my rule.
Oh boy.
Good. It would appear we've passed.
Ha! Look at you, like knock-kneed lambs. Just having a bit of fun with you, eh? You think I'd go to all that effort?
On August 13th, I intend to hold a soiree in this city. It seems a fine opportunity for you to make your debut in my retinue.
Very exclusive, see? Only for those good enough to be part of our campaign. You should feel honored.
As my gauntlet runner requires some maintenance, the party shall be held at the feast hall where I'm staying. In the meantime, do as you will.
Only this area feels any different from the rest. I need a key to get in, though. It'd be nice if I could see what's going on in here, too.
Is that boy candidate here already?
Meeting with Count Luis as we speak, I think. Didn't think he'd end up on our side.
I expect we'll run into each other on the job, eh? That said, let's get back to our rounds.
Yikes! They're coming this way! I have to hide! Is this the other side of that door? Never thought it'd lead to a place like this. This area just screams suspicious with all the guards. The formula's gotta be somewhere around here. Is someone coming? Figures they'd show up now. Isn't that the songstress? What is she doing here?
Lady Juna, is something amiss?
I do recall saying I didn't need a personal guard today.
Yes, but this is Luis's personal quarters, and we thought in case you needed...
Well, I don't. You can do your guarding downstairs for today. Do you understand? And, well, I mean, do you really want to be guarding this door when Count Luis returns? Oh, the things you would hear. How awkward for us both.
You mean... Idiot, don't make the lady repeat herself. Apologies, my lady. We'll make ourselves scarce.
Close one. Opportunities like this are so few and far between. I've got to get this back in place. Oh, wonderful. How were these arranged again? A magic spell? Is that the formula? Just my luck. I can't carry out something that big, and now I know where it is.
Jolly good! You've got the man's eyes on you. Now that you've sworn fealty, we can get right down in the guts of his Skyrunner.
I worry for Gallica. Perhaps we ask too much of her. I hope she's all right.
Ah, it seems you worried for naught.
I'm back!
Phew. You're clearly bursting with good news, too.
I know, right? I found where the formula is! I'm pretty sure I saw the real thing. Even if it wasn't, I'd bet the real one's somewhere in that room.
Masterfully done. We could have asked no better an infiltrator.
That songstress Juno was there too. I'm pretty sure it was Luis's private quarters. So I have to wonder what she was doing there.
Whatever the case, I assume you could lead the way to the room?
Well, yes, but it might be a bit tricky. To get to Luis's quarters, we'd need to go through the crew quarters, then through the starboard corridor, or the port corridor. You need a key to get into each of the divisions. Whoever's in charge at each guard post has one. Luis's private quarters have a special key too. That one's held by the representative on the bridge.
In short, we'll need to pass through 3 blocks. The crew quarters, either the starboard or port corridor, and the bridge.
It looked like he's usually got his quarters under guard. So we'll want to pick a time of day when there'll be less people around.
If we need it less crowded, then how about the night of the soiree? Surely it would be a skeleton crew.
Okay.
He would have us debut as his supporters on that night. How would we get away with not being present?
Maybe if we just excuse ourselves for a short time? We've got plenty of time to prepare. Securing an infiltration route, finding out when it will be less crowded. This is all work we can get done in advance. On the night of, Gallica and one other will slip out, swipe the formula, then return by the shortest route possible.
Have anyone in mind? My hearing makes stealth jobs simple work.
No. I think he'd be our best bet.
You would have the guest of honor himself absent?
This is Luis we're talking about. He's bound to notice any absence. If we've lost on that front already, we might as well send our strongest.
What do you think? It would be risky as a mere solo infiltration. Are you up to the task?
We'll just have to make it work.
You truly mean that?
Seriously. We're jumping from tightrope to tightrope here. We'll have to prep our infiltration strategy tomorrow. For now, let's get back to the inn and get some rest.
That reminds me.
Yes. May I speak?
Got it?
Look at that.
Okay.
Good night.
I'm trying to get to a point where the game will kind of like take the leash off a little bit
And the age of a new king draws nearer.
and let me do stuff. I mean, I've been enjoying the story.
Even so,
Yes.
Let's take precautions.
Prepare first.
Yeah.
Yep, okay. Unlike previous operations, time is of the essence when infiltrating. You will need to keep your battles short, defeating the officers within a certain number of turns. All the officers are quite strong, and each will require you to be tactical. Gather information about them in town and utilize requests to strengthen your abilities to give yourself a fighting chance.
Then
So, like, expressly the game is like, grind elsewhere.
Got it.
Well, we need to talk to a informant.
Let's focus.
Oh, we have 20 days. Okay. Oh. Your allies and worship power. The interior of Luis's Gauntlet Runner is divided in 4 areas: the crew quarters, starboard corridor, and the bridge. You'll need to obtain a special key from the person in charge of the bridge in the deepest part of the ship. Don't forget, you need to gain access to Luis's quarters by the day of the soiree. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. I have reportable quests.
All right then.
What?
All right then.
Okay. So first thing we got to do, get requests. And
All right then.
let's see.
Where to?
Let's go to recruitment office, wherever it is.
let's go.
Yep. Oh.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
We did it.
$24,000. Cool. Courage.
All right.
Cool. Cool. Hey, hold on. Subjugated a bounty. 21% of players. You know, for as popular as this game was, I get the sense that not a lot of people actually completed it or did any of the, things in it.
This one's not too bad.
Okay. Noble on Sunlemio Street. We have more details. Okay. I'll just take them all.
That's what you want.
Old cemetery called Tomb of Lament. Okay.
Counting on you.
Well, I gotta find the informant in Brilehaven. And spend a lot of money just getting all the info.
We'll face danger here.
Got it.
Okay, accepted. Cool. Okay. Well, next,
All right then.
we gotta go to the Honeybee Inn to talk to... Where is she? There it is.
Let's go.
To talk to...
You're not serious.
You. Sorry.
Maria. Like I said, very tired. I think we are entering into the final moments of the stream, to be honest.
That's kind of...
Because, oh boy, I'm going nuts.
Well,
Wait.
It was an accident.
I'm sorry.
Well... Oh.
I'm sorry.
everything okay?
Yeah. By the way.
No, no.
Maria. It's all right.
I'm sorry.
Maria.
Aww.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Me too. That's why.
Man, this is making me feel things.
It's all right. Okay. Yeah. Mister.
Yeah.
It's okay. I can really stay.
Why, hello. Extra experience? Don't mind if I do. Time will not elapse while cooking in the runner's kitchen. That seems pretty good.
I see. Thank you.
Dangers of nighttime infiltration. There are more people in Louise' Gauntlet Runner at night, so you'll need to sneak in during the day. Make sure to secure an infiltration route to Louise's room before the day of the soiree.
Interesting.
Okay, why not? Why not? Let's see. Where's followers? There it is. Oh, we could rank up Heisme. But it might be a good idea to get Alonso up a little bit.
Interesting.
Okay.
Greetings.
Hey, how about that?
Yes. I see. Understand?
That's...
But of course.
Oi!
Yeah.
Huh.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, I can't imagine why he wouldn't trust you. The whole, like, researching people's families thing to threaten them. Yeah, no, you're a trustworthy guy. 100%.
What?
Now then.
Boy, ain't that the truth. Arrogance is hell of a chink in the armor, let me tell you. Let's see.
Well...
Oi.
Yes.
Listen.
What?
Hey!
No. Yeah. You...
Well, that's what I'm here for.
I...
Huh. Okay.
Hey.
Okay.
Leave it to me.
I was tempted to say if you cut me in, but... Alright, reduces mag cost of studying the Faker lineage. That's good. That's good.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Luis's.
Let's make it happen.
True.
We got plenty of time. We got almost a month. Ooh, lightning and rain. Okay.
It's really coming down.
But I think that is going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I know it was a little bit of a short one at a weird time, but I'll be back tomorrow probably for a longer stream, unless I have something planned. I can't really remember right now. We'll see. I do need to finish the thing I've been working on for Patreon. That's sort of like taking priority right now. But yeah. Anyway, like I said, thank you guys for joining me, and I will see you when I see you tomorrow, probably.